Today is March 21st. If you follow this channel, you've heard me talk about why I believe if you're a dealer, you're creating a side gig with sports cards, that using alternative graders makes sense and will make you more dollars. I've talked about this for over a year on this channel. I've gotten a lot of negative feedback about it. I understand why. I have no problem with it. But one thing that you guys have asked me to do that I've never done is to do a reveal from a grading service other than PSA. So that's what we're going to do on this video. Also, I'm going to give you the opportunity at the end of this video, if you like the slabs that I'm going to share with you, and what I share makes sense, where they're going to give you 3 graded cards absolutely free to try them out. So stay tuned. I think this will be a good video, especially if you're serious about creating a side gig in the sports card market. At the present time, we use about 3 different, what we call alternative graders that we've talked a lot about on this channel. One we've recently vetted and are working with a little bit is Elite Card Collectors. They're out of Tennessee. This is the order we just got back. I think there's 113 cards here. We're going to cover these with you. And as we go through this, I just want to explain a little bit of the thought process behind why, for me as a dealer, it just makes a lot of sense. So I hope you enjoy this. I'm going to probably not go through all these. You're going to get the idea, but I'm going to go through a lot of them just to kind of share with you why, if you want to make money and create profits, and more importantly, provide value to collectors. That's the most important thing I'm going to share with you is you can provide value to collectors, and I'll talk more about that. I've talked about it over and over on this channel, but let's get into it. We'll see what we end up with. I have not looked at these. I just took them out of the box and stacked them up, and they don't, the first thing, they don't ship these in real nice PSA boxes. You guys have all seen the PSA boxes, are the, oh, I got one, boxes like this. They wrap them securely. They wrap them in bubble wrap. They're taped up good. They're packed very tight in the box, but it's not going to be anything fancy. Okay, so let me say that up front. If that offends you, then there'll probably throughout this video, there'll be several things that you just don't agree with, and I understand. And a lot of people are in the camp, if it's not a PSA card, then I'm not going to be able to make any money with it. I can't maximize my profit with it. So I only use PSA, and hopefully, I feel like that mentality is starting to change a little bit, because if you go on to eBay right now, there's 14, 15 different companies that are grading cards, and you're seeing more and more of those cards, not just being listed, but being sold on eBay every single day. So let's get into this. I'm going to give you a overview, and then we'll share with you how you can get 3 free cards graded if you choose with Elite Card Collectors. I've got 4 humongous stacks here. I'm just going to start grabbing them and showing them to you, and I'm going to separate them to help me a little bit. The first one's a Bowman Chrome rookie card, Bobby Witt. It's a 9. It's a 9. Again, with alternative graders, what I have found, a 10 is a 10 is a 10. If you get a 10 with an alternative grader, I think it's harder than with PSA, because these companies are trying to build up their business, build up their reputation, and the last thing that they want to do is put a card in a 10 holder, 10 mint, that has some type of obvious flaw. Here's a Jordan. It's a 9. Most of these cards, say, Dale, why would you grade these cards? Here's a 10. This is a awesome Griffey. I think this is from the Home Run Derby, when he won the Home Run Derby, if I believe, or MVP, I can't remember. Again, I'm going to go back and I'll do my research on all these cards and kind of share with you why and where they're going to go. Many are going to go on our Whatnot show. Several will go on eBay. We'll sell them on eBay. And some will be used. A lot of them will be used. The majority will be used in our $15 slab boxes that we do at shows. If you guys haven't seen that, I've done a couple of videos talking about that. They do phenomenal. We have $15 slab boxes that we do at shows in this part of the country. We use a lot of Braves cards. There's another Jordan 9. A lot of Braves cards. And the number of collectors, Griffey, that's a Pinnacle. That's nice. And a 10. I'm almost as shocked to get a 10 from an alternative grader as I am PSA, honestly. Even though I don't but we Wimby, 10. It's his rookie. We 10, Ronald Acuna. See, a collector will come to a show here in Georgia, and I've talked about this. I've had people come to shows and tell me my go, and this is really what got me on this track, was this story for one of the first shows we did in Chattanooga. And I'm not going to rehash the story. You can go back. It's on other videos on this channel and hear it. But the bottom line was, the young man said, I came to this show and my goal was to get a slabbed Acuna card. He didn't say a PSA. He didn't say a Beckett. He didn't say mint 10. He just said a slabbed Acuna card. And I have no doubt, this is a gorgeous card, that this card, the next show we do in Georgia, it will be gone. And we'll put this in our $15 slab box. And again, I could sell this raw for maybe $2 or $3, say $2. I pay $8 and have it graded. Now I can sell it for $15 and I've made $5 instead of $2. That's the first thing that dealers and people that are wanting to create a side business need to understand with these type of cards. Here's a Mahomes. This is a great Mahomes card. What, 10? It's a 10 too. Again, I could sell this for $2. Okay, I can put it in a slab. It costs $8 to have it slabbed up. Actually, I think with Elite Card Collect, I think with this company it's $7. And like I mentioned, they're going to give you $3 to test this with. And if you're a dealer, here's what I would do. Just to think about, take 3 cards like this, Mahomes, something you could maybe many of the others that you're going to see here that you could sell for $2, $3, $4, maybe $5. Have it slabbed, and you're going to increase your price, your ratios, your return on your investment. Okay, I'm going to go through these quick, but I want you to see the oh, that's a gorgeous card. It's a 10 too. Yeah, Griffey. You can see what we're doing. And see, people, I pulled this out of a quarter box. Okay, it got a 9. I pulled it out of a quarter box. It got a 9. That's fine. I can put $15 on this, and it will sell at a show. It's Ronald Acuna. It's glittery. Collectors. There's so many people that are looking for this type of products, this type of price points at shows. And they just aren't getting, there's not a lot of options for them. This is a gorgeous card. This is the Glavin. Yeah. My camera's kind of messed up, guys. I can't get back any further. I apologize. I'm trying to give you a better picture. But again, you either kind of get the idea or you don't. Ben Rice, very hot. That'll go on eBay. 10. Happy with that. Acuna, gorgeous card. $15 slab box. Otani, 10. probably eBay. I may sell this on Whatnot in our Whatnot shows. We do every Tuesday we do Whatnot shows at 8:15. We're still, we're a month into Whatnot. We're still playing around with days and times, but right now, every Tuesday at 8:15 Eastern, we're on Whatnot. Would love for you to stop by and just say hi and check out and see what we're doing. If you're on Whatnot, go ahead and bookmark us. We would appreciate it. But there's a nice card, and if we sell that on Whatnot, somebody's going to love this card. And it may only go for $20, maybe less. And if I sold it on eBay, I would make more. But I'm trying to give really great cards that collectors want to collect. There's Jordan 10. Gracious, I'm doing pretty good. Another Jordan 10. Otani in a 9. The other thing that I hope to communicate, there's a Griffey Stadium Club. It's a very popular card. If I sell that on Whatnot, people will love that. They love finding these type of cards that they can afford. That's not, not going to be, $80 or $90. There we go. First year, Mark McGwire rookie. A lot of people don't realize there's still a huge market for McGwire, Canseco. There's a lot of fans that have been fans for years of those guys, the Bash brothers. It's a rated rookie. I almost sent that one to PSA, but I didn't want to wait 6 months to get it back. That's the other thing I want to communicate on this, that I hope you guys will really hear me right now. Yesterday, we did a PSA reveal of 12 Ellie De La Cruz cards, autographs that we had done. And all those cards, this was a PSA reveal, autographs. They'll all sell for, multiple hundreds of dollars. And those 12 cards, I don't know, there's probably $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 in cards. We waited 6 months to get them back. 6 months. And you can see that video if you want. But we waited 6 months. These were submitted 4 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago, we were in Nashville at the Nashville show. I handed them over to the guy. Good guy. I met him for the first time, handed my cards over. Today is exactly 4 weeks. They came back in the mail today. I got a message from him yesterday, said he's been sick, had the flu. Some of his graders were sick. He apologized profusely for taking 30 days. Guys, most of these cards, also earlier this week, Dawn and I, you'll see this later on, we dropped off, I think, 30 cards at Cards HQ in Georgia to PSA. We dropped them off. Our goal is to drop off at least 20 every month to PSA, so we have fresh PSA inventory as well. But I can tell you, without question, most of the cards you're seeing here will be sold and gone months before PSA ever gets our 20 or 30 card drop off that we did back to us. So you've got to think about the churn. Somebody goes to our slab, and this won't be in our $15 slab box. It may, I have to do the comps on it, but if they can pick up a $20 or $25, $30 Jordan card in a $15 slab box, and it's a 10, they walk out of that show happy. Again, there's a lot of oh gracious, that's good. There's a lot of collectors that just aren't into the multi 5-figure cards. I mean, I collect a lot of those, but I understand where the market is. And there's not a lot of competition in this market because everybody's trying to play the hot potato game. Everybody's trying to get the newest, greatest, hottest card. Caglion. Yeah, he had a good World Baseball Classic. Looking for great things out of him this year. His prices are down. There we go. Ohtani. Anything Ohtani in a slab sells. Period. Anything. Chipper and a 9. Again, we're in Braves country here. 3rd year Griffey. And people said, Dale, who wants a 3rd year Griffey? Look at what the 1st year Griffey's done. I think over time, the 2nd and 3rd year Griffies are going to be just as hot, but I know I can put this on our Whatnot show this week and probably will, and it's going to sell well. I've got $7, $8 into grading. You know, if it goes for $14, $15, $20, then I'm going to do all right. If I'd sent it to PSA and it cost me $25 and it comes back a 9, and I sell it for $15 or $20, I just got burnt. I hope this is starting to make a little bit of sense to you. There's another 9. This card sells like gangbusters for us. Bo breaking the bat over his knee. That'll go on eBay. Michael Jordan. 9. Another Caglion. Another Ohtani. Just letting you guys kind of get a feel. There's the Ohtani in a 10. Most of the Ohtanis are going to go on eBay because right now I can just, it's just a huge market. That's the Jordan again. This one's in a 9. The Larry Bird card in a 9. That's going in our $15 slab box. This is a beautiful Griffey. Love this card. It's a 9. Here you go. 10. That'll probably go on eBay. See, a 10 is a 10 is a 10. I can guarantee you, and I've talked about this in other videos, you take a PSA 10 and a 10 from this alternative grader and crack them out and take them around to a show and say, which one of these is a PSA 10? And I believe you would get about a 50-50 split on some people saying it was from this grader, some people saying it's from PSA, because there's no difference. A 10 is a 10 is a 10, and I really believe that an alternative grader a lot of times makes it even harder. Say, Dale, why would you grade this card? Because somebody will come to a show looking for Ohtani, they see it in a slab, and they'll buy it from our $15 slab boxes. There's another 9 of Chipper, and I am pulling from different stacks, but I do have a lot of the same cards. There's another Jordan. This is a great card. It'll sell phenomenal. We'll do this probably on our Whatnot. Canseco from the traded set. We've got Bo Jackson from the traded set. I probably should really sell this on eBay because I'll get a lot more for it, but I'll probably sell it on Whatnot. Sal Stewart, here's an insider tip. He's going to be in the running for Rookie of the Year this year, I believe. Sal Stewart. Somebody asked for a graded, if we had a slab Sal Stewart card on Whatnot here. When we first started doing Whatnot, we didn't. So I sent this off just so I could have that for that customer. Here's another Griffey. This is a bit different one. Acuna. We sell this card on eBay and on Whatnot. That's a 10. That's great. Here's another. This is the Topps rookie in a 10. That'll go on Whatnot. Many Chipper Jones cards that we can get our hands on. This is a unique card. They'll sell well for us in this market. Here's another one. This is a 9. Bo Jackson, 87. Topps rookie in a 9. Look and see what that comes for in PSA. This will go on eBay, and I'll price it at $5 below, about $5 below what a 9 goes for, PSA 9 on eBay. one of the most popular cards in this market. Freddie celebrating the World Series, got a 10 on it. I had a few of these, I think. There's Bo Jackson's bubble gum. He doesn't quite blow the bubble, the Griffey did, but still. Wemby, this is in a 9. Guys, you see what I'm talking about, hopefully. I could go on and on. Michael Harris, here's another hot tip. He changed his stance the last half of last year and started barreling up the ball. In spring training, he's looked phenomenal. He's making good, solid contact. I'm buying a lot of Michael Harris cards. That'll be awesome in this market. This probably won't go in the $15 slab box. This is probably $20, $25 at a show. I have to look at my comps. Another chipper. Another Ohtani in a 10. Another Griffey. This one's a 9. 10. Brady in a 10. Yep. Another Bo Jackson in a 9. Another Griffey in a 9. There's the Freddie card again. It's a 9. That one's a 9. My other one was a 10. Sports Illustrated for kids. This will go on eBay. A lot of people collect these. A 7 is a great grade for that card. Chris Mullin. Another chipper in a 10. Griffey in a 9. You guys see, these are the cards that sell. Ohtani in a 9. Another Griffey rookie. This one's a 9. The other one was a 10. This will go on eBay. Bowman's Best Ohtani. That's probably $50 would be my guess. I'm not sure. Again, I'll have to comp it. Griffey in a 9. Ohtani in a 9. Johnny Bench. This was a gorgeous, oh, it got a 10. Yeah, it was gorgeous. I was hoping for a 10. And this will probably go on eBay. Maybe on our Whatnot show. I don't have as many Reds fans as I thought I would at this point, and I'm a big Reds fan. We have all kinds of great Reds cards, but, you know, you've got to figure out who your audience is. Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome. I'm not going to take a chance of getting burnt on Whatnot with this. I may, but probably will put this on eBay. Very popular card. Got several of these submitted to them. That one's a 9. The Griffey Post. Chipper. You guys get the idea. I can go on and on and on. And you can see I'm not even down to, I haven't even got into these stacks. But Griffey's, Griffey. Oh, I love these. These are the die cuts. They do extremely well for us. These will go on Whatnot. And I have several of these, so probably some will go on eBay as well. There's the Freddie again, another 10. That's awesome. Another Wemby. Get the idea. Cards that collectors want and they will buy. $15 slab box at show. Some will sell higher. This is a 10. This will go higher. This might be a $20 or $30 card at our show once I comp it. Let him cook. Ellie, he's my PC. These are the cards that collectors want. Chipper Jones. I love these cards. The Sports Flicks rookie. It's a 10. It's a 9. You guys get the idea. I could go through all these for you. There's really no need. I'm just trying to make a point, I guess. And if you saw my PSA reveal video that just dropped here on Ellie De La Cruz, was it worth the wait? 6 months on those cards. Then you kind of understand where I'm coming from, hopefully. I collect, most of those were from my personal collection. There were several golds in there, some really nice cards. And that's my personal collection. But the market that we serve right now at this moment is collectors, people coming to the show maybe for the second or third time. They remember that Bo Jackson shoulder pad card. They're looking for that Upper Deck Griffey. Uh, People that love to watch their team play and are starting to collect cards. And when they can pick up a slab of Bo Jackson or somebody that they remember watching or are watching now, they're thrilled. That's the market for us. If it's not your market, I respect that. I understand it. But there's some of you that are in that market, but you're only focused on PSA, and I think it's a major mistake. So that's all I'm going to cover. Again, I could have went through all those cards, but I think you got the idea or you don't. If you did, if you follow what I'm saying, if you want to give it a try, next I'm going to share with you the short clip that we did in Nashville. And remember, 30 days ago. And I've got them back already today. 30 days ago with Elite Card Collector. Hope you enjoy that. Hope you'll take advantage of the $3 or the 3 free slabs. And thanks for watching. As always, your comments and feedback are appreciated. Sincerely appreciate it. Come by and check us out on Whatnot if you get the opportunity. And check us out on eBay. The links are in the description. And I'll talk to you on the next video.
This is for us.
Yeah, it's Dale.
Okay, guys. Y'all are always asking me, who do you use for alternative grading? Who do you use? You guys know I bet a lot of different companies. This is a new one. Just met him here in Nashville. It's Ricky. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. How about you, Dale?
I'm doing good. You told me you got an unbelievable deal that you gave me a postcard. So I said, let's just share it with everybody, okay?
Okay. All right. So I know how the game goes. A lot of people are skeptical about using new grading companies. You hear the horror stories and all the crazy stuff going on. But we're here just to kind of extend the olive branch on this right here. This is our promo here, Elite Card Collector. Anytime you purchase anything from anybody that's doing business with us, like Dale or anybody else, you're welcome to get one of these for yourself. We'll throw them in there. You try it on us, the first 3. Get it to us, and we'll take care of it. We'll get it back to you. We'll cover the shipping. 3 free slabs here. That's on us.
That's a great deal.
I know that sounds too good to be true, but we kind of just want to show you what our product is and let you make the decision. Instead of investing in it, you kind of send it to us. We'll handle it from there, and then I look forward to doing long-term business with you in the future.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you.
What about this show?
Man, this show's unbelievable.
Isn't it?
The hobby's growing. The hobby's going crazy. We're glad to be a part of it. Next year, we can't wait to have our booth. Hopefully, we'll be beside Dale out here having a good time.
Tell them about the show in Bowling Green.
Oh yeah, we got our first ECC show. That's in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Guys, this is at the Corvette Museum.
The Corvette Museum. And like I said, we got a lot of the 90s wrestlers coming out for that. Going to be a good time. We're happy. We're excited to put our first event on. We're going to do. We started authentication, so we'll be doing that there as well. Everything's on the up, man. We're happy about it.
So if a dealer wants to set up at that show, what do they need to do?
You can contact me at Ricky 270-776-5493. Or you can go to Elite Card Collector and check it out. Also on the
EliteCardCollector.com.
Yeah, we got a store there in Portland. We do offer $7 grading, but you can get on the website and get that too. So we look forward to it, man, and we're glad to be a part of it.
Nice to meet you here for the first time, man.
Yeah, you too, man.
Nice
Thank
to meet you.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
One final quick thought. I've heard all my life that documentation beats conversation. And we've already started processing these slabs. Most will be on our Whatnot shows this week. We'll make them available. Several I've already listed on eBay. This is just an example. This Otani last sold in a PSA 10 for $118. So I got it listed tonight for $100, our best offer. And again, when you just sit back and look at the numbers, here's another example. This is of that exact same card in a 9. And the most recent one sold on March 21st for $44.99. And we actually sold one this month as well for $25. He said, well, Dale, they sold it for a lot more than you did. But when you really break it down and you look at the numbers, they sold it for $44.99. Today, it would cost $25 to have that card graded at PSA, which gives them a profit of $19.99, which is great. With our example here, what we're talking about as far as using alternative graders, we sold our card for $25 this month. GMA it was GMA grading, which is an alternative grader that we use a lot. It costs us $8 when we have cards done in bulk. So $8 was our grading cost, which gives us a $17 profit. So you sell for $44.99, make $19.99, or sell for $25 and make $17. When you really start looking at the math, and the key to this, and this is where people miss it, I think, is if we'd sent this to PSA, it would take months to get the card back. We just got in the big order today, as you guys saw, and by Monday, Tuesday next week, they'll have another 100 plus cards from us. So we just keep them rotating, we keep them moving, and it's the churn of the good cards that collectors want to have in their collection. And that's really the key, is the turnaround time is something people don't think about very much. Here's another quick example I found. We just sold this card for $18. It was PSA 10, and another one's a Gem Mint PSA 10. The last one that we could find that had sold on eBay sold for $33. So again, if you look at the math, it cost us $8. We made $10 profit, right? It cost us $8 for grading, $10 profit. It was another alternative grader that we use. Whoever had this one, if they had it done through PSA today, it would cost them $25 to have it graded. They sold it for $33. What's their profit? What's their profit? That's all I'm going to say about this subject. I'll probably never do a reveal like this again. I don't know what else to say. I've been talking about it again for over a year. If you're a dealer, if you sell cards on the side, any comments, feedback is appreciated. I hope you got value from this, and more importantly, I hope it makes you stop and think. I've heard a lot all my life that the teaching is in the words, or the words of a sermon, or the words of a speaker, but the learning is in the silence. And that means that you take time to really think about what you've heard. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you. Keep enjoying March Madness. I don't know if you saw what happened in Kentucky's first game, but if you haven't, I promise you, I'm just going to show it to you. Let me show it to you, and then I'll let you go. You got to see this.
His second year in Lexington, first 2 years of his career at Oklahoma under Porter Mosier's guidance. He has tied this game with 2 minutes remaining. 9 ties, 15 lead changes in what has been a back and forth affair.
Welcome to Friday in the tournament.
The madness has officially begun.
Can't imagine that Graves is not going to get a touch somewhere in this.
Ansminger on a reset. This is Mahi. He will fire. Way too much. Graves is there. Short touch.
He didn't get the direct touch, but he worked on that offensive glass. Let's go back real fast, Spiro, to the first half when we brought up how often they respond on rebounds on missed three-point shots. Long shot. They get that one on an air ball for Graves to catch and go to put them up 2.
Chess match between these two coaches who know each other so well. Game reset with 1:25 left. Santa Clara, 3 timeouts left, 1 for Kentucky as we check in with John.
Well, Spiro, Mark Pope just told his team, guys, we just have to make a play on this possession. Let's make it work. Just go out and make an offensive play. We're right where we need to be, Spiro.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, John, that this ball has to touch the paint. If you get it drive, go with it, but get it there. Make something happen in the paint and kick it out if you don't have to drive to the basket with Aberdeen with the ball.
One thing to keep in mind, Wildcats are in the double bonus. This is Aberdeen knifing into the paint. Outside, Oway, he's their star.
Well executed, though. Get it to the paint, make something happen. Now you just play it straight up defensively if you're Kentucky here.
Let that drama build even more here in St. Louis. Santa Clara in the tournament for the first time in 30 years.
And a red-shirted freshman dictating traffic, number 2.
Cavaluga elevates, missed it. Last touch by Moreno. What a break for Santa Clara as they'll get a fresh 20.
Cavaluga gets a great look, too. A little pull-up 8-footer. And I think he's shaking his head saying, how did that not go in? And they regain the basketball with 20 on the clock.
Or they could potentially make this a two-score game and get the clock down close to 19 seconds. Boy, that would really put Kentucky up against it.
That's why I love that shot that he just took. Didn't settle for a three or a bad shot. Some isolation action for Graves.
Graves, first team All-WCC. Oh, he has been brilliant. Misses point blank. Fight for it. Who's got it? The officials are going to say timeout, Kentucky. So they determined that Norway had possession, and it was Garrison who got the attention of the officials, Jim, for the timeout.
And Spiro, to your point, Herb Sendek right there is saying the same exact thing. Does anybody have possession of this ball yet?
Now he does.
Hey, AT&T just gave me their best deal on the new Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. I'm telling everyone.
Just for a split second.
And right there, back there, Chandler's coming back. There's one other player out of the sequence there who I think was calling timeout for Kentucky. So regardless, Herb Sendek arguing Mark Pope will take the call. Very aware play, though, by Kentucky as a five guys on the floor.
Okay, guys, here we go. Watch this last 25 seconds closely. It's going to happen fast.
Here we go. 2-point Santa Clara lead, 17 seconds.
Same message, try to get something going towards the basket.
Chandler gets it to Owe, the spin, elevates, lays it in, and we're tied.
What a move.
Spirit, now you sit on it if you're Santa Clara.
We're tied.
This is Gavaluga. Graves, elevates, buries it.
2.4 seconds.
2.4 away.
Boom.
Ortega Owe has just etched his name in the March Madness lore. Miracle shot for Kentucky. And we are tied in St. Louis. Just breathtaking.
You can't make this stuff up, that's for sure. Does he get it off? I'm seeing .2 on that shot clock when the ball left his hands. And let's not forget on this shot, Spiro, watch where it goes in. It doesn't go in clean. It goes in off the backboard.
That's why they call it March Madness. So Kentucky plays again tomorrow, 2:45. We'll see what happens. They play the number 2 seed. Who knows? It's been a frustrating year as a Kentucky fan, but that was a great game. It was fun. Anyway, guys, appreciate you watching this. Hope you've enjoyed the information. Again, as I mentioned, many of these cards will be listed on our Whatnot shows this week. We're doing 2, one at 8:15 on Tuesday and one at 8:15 on Wednesday. If you get a chance, stop by, say hi. We appreciate it. As always, your comments, feedback is appreciated. Let me know your thoughts on alternative grading. I mean, I would love to hear it, especially if you're selling cards on the side, if you do some shows. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll talk to you on the next video. Have a great one.